Hey guys, Robbie Webster here, and today I'm going to be doing a general update vlog because there's just a lot of stuff that I want to let you guys know about that's going on with me. I know some of you don't follow me on Facebook, so you don't know everything. Some of you just exclusively watch these videos, so there hasn't been a video in like a few weeks, actually almost a month. So I've been really busy getting ready for a vacation, and now am back from the vacation, so I've been just kind of readjusting to like getting back into my normal routine. First of all, I want to welcome all the new subscribers that have come over. I think most of you are here because of the video that I did with Coolduder on his channel. We went out shopping. I went on vacation to San Diego, obviously, and we met up. Him and I have all known each other for a long time here on YouTube. He's actually one of the people that inspired my channel. I'm going to talk about a little bit more about that later on in this video. But yeah, I think a lot of you guys watch his stuff because he's really popular and you saw me in his video, so you came over here. I think I gained about 200 new subscribers. So welcome to all of you. I hope you enjoy my channel. And for those of you wondering, yes, I am the result of a genetic experiment gone wrong. Dweebo, Sean's brother, his DNA and Wet Movie 1's DNA was accidentally mixed together in the lab, and they artificially inseminated my mother, and that's where I came from. So I'm like 50% Dweebo, 50% Wet Movie 1. Yeah, I've always been told since I started my channel 4 years ago that I look like a skinnier version of Wet Movie 1, but I actually had never heard the Dweebo thing until that video went up. But yeah, it's really funny. I do see the similarities. Even myself, I see that. But yeah, I've been making videos here for 4 years, and I really was inspired a lot by Coolduder. So I think that most of you, if you like his stuff, you'll like my stuff too. The first thing I wanted to say though is that I've been getting a ton of friend requests on Facebook. I don't accept friend requests from people that I don't know and actively communicate with, and I know that this is really who they are, you know. So there's not very many YouTubers on there, probably like 15 to 20 that I'm actually know pretty well. I actually have a public page though for anyone that wants to come over there and follow me. I'm going to leave a link down below. I do contests on there all the time, a lot of interactive stuff and a lot of movie related stuff, which I think is what most people that follow me on YouTube are interested in. So that's really the place to be. The stuff on my personal page is really just personal stuff. It's not stuff that you would really be interested in. I mean, you might be, but I'm just not 100% comfortable like accepting friend requests from people unless I really know them well. So don't be offended when I don't accept your requests. Just head over to that link down below and just like that page, and I promise you guys will enjoy following me. I do a lot of cool stuff on there, giveaway stuff all the time, do contests. Like I'll do monthly contests sometimes where I'll put screen caps of movies up and have people try to guess the movie, and you'll earn points, and then at the end of the month, whoever has the most points will win like a movie or a poster or a gift card, something cool. I don't do it every month. I actually haven't done it in a few months, but I'll probably be doing that again soon because it's just a lot of fun for me. Every time I watch a movie, I just take a snapshot and I interact with people on Facebook, so it's a lot of fun. Alright, the second thing I wanted to do today is to give some shout outs to some of the people that I've become close friends with. I know I'm going to forget some people, but these are people just off the top of my head that I'm close with. They do cool videos that I really enjoy watching, and since there's a lot of new people subscribed to me now, I thought I'd try to introduce you to maybe some people that you don't know of. I mean, you might know of some of these guys. Some of them are a lot more popular than me, but I am good friends with all of them. I talk to all of them actively, and I really enjoy their videos, so I want to make sure that if you like my videos, you're definitely going to like theirs. So the first guy I wanted to tell you about is my buddy Ryan Chataway. He is a relatively small YouTuber. I think he's just over 1,000 subscribers, so I guess he's not small anymore, but it's weird. I've known him since he first started his channel, and I instantly connected with him. He's just like, he has such a passion for film. And he knows so much. He knows so much more than me, and he's introduced me to a lot of amazing films, including my third favorite film of all time, Seven Samurai. I didn't even know it existed until a few years ago when he sent me a copy of the Criterion DVD, and I love that movie now. Since then, I've tried to share it with as many people as I can. Hopefully, I've passed it around a lot, but I think most people already know about that one, but I really didn't know a whole lot about classic cinema until I met Ryan, and he taught me a lot. I did like Alfred Hitchcock a lot, so him and I are actually going to be doing a cool series together And I think most of it will probably be uploaded on his channel, but I'll be talking about it in my videos. I think that's a good way to draw people to his channel. But we're going to be doing a really cool series. We're kind of just laid back about it right now. We're watching the films, and we're going to do at least, I think, 6 parts, maybe 5 or 6 parts. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're films I really, really have a passion for, and so does he. And I think a lot of people really enjoy them. And hopefully we can just make something interesting about all of them that people will really enjoy. So I think you should definitely check him out, because that stuff's going to be coming out hopefully starting in September. I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping to be done filming my stuff by then. It's hard because I have so much going on. I got a kid. I work like 50 hours a week, and then I like try to watch as many movies as I can in my free time. When I do have free time, which is not a lot. That's why it takes me so long to get videos up. But the next person I want to talk about is my buddy Luke Ryan. He's another really close friend of mine. He's starting to get up there in subscribers now too. He's gaining some popularity, which he really deserves. He's one of the best video editors that I know. He puts a lot of passion and pride into every video he makes, and he's doing one series right now, which is my favorite thing he's currently doing, which is called The Road to Star Wars. Episode 7, and he talks anytime new Star Wars news comes out, I always hear it from him first, and I love to listen to him talk about it because he's a real fan. He has a lot of passion and a lot of knowledge about the franchise, and he does all sorts of different videos, so it's not just that's just one small thing he does. He puts out a video every once in a while, so it's really easy to keep up with it, but he does some awesome stuff, so I definitely recommend checking him out. The next guy I want to tell you about is my buddy Jay from New Jersey, Absolute Sublime 1. I think most of you that watch me already know who he is. Awesome guy, good friend of mine. We play fantasy football together. We both love movies and we chat online and stuff. He's a good friend of mine, and he has a massive movie collection, and he's just a really funny, down-to-earth guy. Great friend, so I definitely wanted to recommend him. The next guy I want to tell you about is my buddy Mike. He used to be Silent Mike, and now he's Mike G Pro. He's a great graphic designer and artist, amazing artist. He created all the channel artwork that I have here. He created the artwork that's at the end of my intro that I do in front of my movie reviews and DVD updates. And he created my Facebook artwork and stuff. He's just an amazing talent, and he's a good friend. He sent me some cool stuff over the past couple of years that I've known him, and he's been he's helped me out with a lot of stuff. The next guy I want to talk about is another guy that's a lot more popular than me, and just a really, really nice guy. Film Fan Pete, great guy. He sent me an awesome poster a while back. I did a video about that. Him and I talk quite a bit online about movies and stuff. I follow him on Facebook, and just a good guy. He reviews a ton of cool titles, and he probably gets more review copies from production companies than anyone I know. He's really, really got a good talent for reviewing films, much better than I do. So I recommend watching him. The next guy I wanted to tell you about is my friend Silverhawk0. He's a vlogger. He doesn't really do a whole bunch of movie related stuff, but he does vlogs about all kinds of different things that he's interested in. And he's from England, and I had the pleasure of meeting him in 2011. We went to New York City together, met up with another friend of ours. He's one of my good friends on here, so I definitely wanted to give him a shout out. And the next guy I wanted to tell you about is my friend Clinton, aka Cynical44. One of the nicest guys around. I know I keep saying like the same thing, but these are like the people that I've met that are actually truly nice, genuine people that have a passion for movies, and that just they're here just to connect with other people. That's what I want. I'm not here to try to become famous. I know that's never going to happen. I'm here to connect with people, to meet people that share common interests, and Clinton's one of those people. Awesome guy. He knows a lot about movies, and every time he talks about like his childhood and stuff, it gets me so nostalgic. He's always talking about this nostalgic stuff. It just gives you this good feeling inside. If you grew up in the 80s or early 90s, you'll probably really enjoy his stuff. And the last two guys I wanted to talk about, the first one, Travis Beerwagon, does a lot of comedy stuff and movie stuff, and he puts 100% effort and passion into every video. He's a great editor, really funny guy and talented guy. Definitely does not have even close to the number of subscribers he should have. He puts in so much work into every video that he makes, and I love him. I love his videos. And then the last guy I wanted to tell you about, somebody that probably most of you already know, the most in-depth movie and DVD and Blu-ray reviewer you'll ever meet. He goes through every single aspect of every title, and he's just a really cool and funny guy. Zaran Isaac from Canada. I love you, man. I love your videos, and I definitely wanted to give you a shout out. So those are the guys off the top of my head that I can think of that I think you guys should definitely check out. I'm sorry for anyone that I forgot. Okay, the next thing I wanted to do in this general update is just to talk about the vacation videos that are going to be coming out. What it's going to be is there's going to be 5 around the town style videos, and then after that there's going to be a feature length video, almost like a movie. It's going to be all of those 5 parts together, but with a bunch of additional footage and also little clips that I filmed that kind of bridge the gap. There's going to be a bunch of video about the trip to San Diego, just the actual trip part, not like the vacation, but the trip, like the flight and all that stuff. And also there is some other stuff. I'm trying to think. There's other stuff. There's a bunch of other stuff that it's not going to be in those other 5 parts. So if you're one of those people that really likes around the town videos like me, that's my favorite type of video to watch. You're going to want to wait for that final video to come out with everything, because there's just more to it. That's what I would do. I'm one of those guys that wants to wait for the whole package and see everything in detail. It's like when I watch Lord of the Rings, I don't watch the theatrical release, I watch the extended release. That's what this is. There's so much more to that you want to see. So that's how that's going to work. And I do want to give a warning about the first part. Unfortunately, I didn't realize this until I was just editing it the other day. Most of the video, there's a lot of wind because it's called the San Diego Seals trip or tour or whatever. And it's like this bus that actually drives into the water and becomes a boat. And there's just a lot of wind blowing through, and you couldn't really hear a lot of what the guy was saying. You could pick up bits and pieces, but there's a lot of interesting stuff to see. I tried to edit it. I edited that video down a lot just to like the basic interesting things. But if that's something that you're gonna complain about, just don't watch it. It's really not the best. It's actually the worst of all of the 5. I was really disappointed because it was an awesome tour. I really had a lot of fun on that trip, and it's really disappointing that it turned out like that. But the other 4 parts are pretty good. The second part's going to be, what is it? The San Diego Zoo. And then there's the San Diego Safari Park, which I went to with Coolduder. And then there's the SeaWorld, which my camera overheated. I haven't gone into that footage yet, but my camera did overheat. So I didn't get as much footage as I wanted, but it was alright, I think. And then Disneyland, which I already edited. That's the best of the 5, the Disneyland video. I love that. I'm going to cherish watching that video forever. It was my first time in Disneyland, so I was really excited. Some other things I wanted to tell you about the videos. I know there's other stuff. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about the video is that it's not, usually when I go out here in Rochester and I do it around the town, my whole focus is what can I do that's going to make this video interesting. This was different. This whole trip was about me enjoying my time with my family. My wife celebrated her birthday on this trip. It's her first birthday since her father passed away, and her father shared the same birthday. So the focus was just on enjoying family time, enjoying time together, and enjoying the things that we did. And I didn't focus on the video. So basically, I just showed what we did. A lot of times, like if there was a show like at SeaWorld, I just filmed the show. It's not like I was going around making jokes like I normally would. It wasn't as much of that. It was a little bit of that because I can't help it. And also, some of you that are new, you're not going to be used. I'm not like a hilarious guy, but I have like a very dry sense of humor. And if you share that kind of humor, you'll probably find certain things funny. Usually, I find a lot of things that Sean does funny, and so that's kind of what I emulate in my videos. I try to, at least. But yeah, so I guess that's all I have to say about the vacation videos. I think you're gonna enjoy them. The next thing that I want to talk about, and this is like a big thing, is I wanted to talk about actually meeting Sean. Sean C. Phillips. You guys all know him. Coolduder here on YouTube. Really awesome guy. The person that you see in his videos, especially the around the town videos where he's with his family, or even the older ones when he was with MJ, he's that person in real life. Like, he's not putting on an act trying to be funny. He's that person. I mean, I was talking to him the whole time nonstop, and he's just the same person. He's got the same sense of humor, the same way of talking. I loved it. It was awesome hanging out with him. It was such a pleasure because 5 years ago, about a year before I started my my channel, I had what I thought was a big collection of movies. It was probably about 250, 300 movies, and all DVDs, because Blu-rays weren't like, if they were out, nobody had them back then that I knew. And I started looking up I was looking up collections, like people's collections, because I remembered seeing them like a year before or so. And this time when I looked up collections, all I was getting was these collection updates. And I was like, what is this? I want to see someone's whole collection. So I clicked on one of these collection updates. They were all Sean. And I watched it and I was like, wow, this is a regular guy who obviously has a huge passion for movies, just talking about like what he thinks about his movies. And I said, you know what, I can do this. I thought YouTube was just about making stupid videos back then, stupid people like pranks and stuff like that. I didn't know that people actually like made their own show about themselves and stuff like that. Like once I saw Sean do that, that was the first thing that put in my head ever, that I could make my own videos. And now about a year after that, I bought a camera. It was a crappy camera, and I made some stupid videos. They kind of suck, but I still left them up because, you know, that's a part of who I am. I've grown a lot since then, but that I don't want to ever forget like those videos. They're still funny to me even though they kind of suck. But he was the main inspiration for my channel. There was actually two people that were the main inspiration, because shortly after I found him, I found Shane. And it's funny because I found Shane from completely different circumstances. I was looking up something completely totally different and I found Shane. And then it turns out those two knew each other, which is crazy. And I had the honor of meeting Shane and Ben in 2011. And now I met Sean. Like the two biggest influences on YouTube, I've actually been able to meet in person. And it's like, that's what a blessing that is. It was awesome. And Sean, you were really great to me. We had a lot of fun together. You took me out movie shopping. We went to the casino, had fun. Had an awesome buffet, the best buffet I've ever eaten in my life. It was amazing, and just had a lot of fun together. Great night together, and we went to the safari park, which was cool too. And yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I really thank you for meeting up with me. I hopefully we'll be able to do it again because it wasn't long enough. Hopefully someday like I can come down and like go to Comic-Con with you or something. I don't know. We'll see. Someday that'll happen. But yeah, that's such a pleasure and an honor. So thanks for that, man. And I wish we did more videos, but I'm glad that we didn't focus on making videos and we just focused on hanging out and having fun, because that was like just awesome. The next thing I want to do now is just actually show you some of the souvenirs I picked up in San Diego. I'll start with this one. This is something, it's not really that special. It's something I could get here in Rochester. I got it at the Lego store. We went to the I think it's called Fashion Valley Mall. It's like an outdoor mall, really popular. And I went to the Lego store and got this little guy. It's a little Chewbacca keychain, because Chewbacca is like my favorite. Chewbacca and Han Solo are my favorite characters from Star Wars. And I already had Gimli from Lord of the Rings, so now I have two of these. I have Gimli and Chewbacca. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Peter Mayhew at the New York Comic-Con. I got his autograph, got my photo with him. That was cool. But yeah, so that was a nice thing to pick up. It was like $3. The next thing I have here, I got from Disney. See, there's my Disney bag. And this is actually a Marvel shirt, because I always wear really nerdy t-shirts, especially in my videos. And this is just one that I had never seen around here, and I usually snag up anything I do see if I like the style of the artwork. There's some styles I don't really care for. This one is the Avengers on it. It's got Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. Oh, it actually has Spider-Man on it too. So I guess it's really not the Avengers. It's just a bunch of Marvel characters. Well, it's some of the Avengers and Spider-Man. I hope you can see that. I'll probably be wearing this in a future upcoming video. Next thing I got here, this is one I got. This is something that's really cool to me. It was expensive. Like, it was, they kind of ripped us off with this, but it's still special to me. It's from the San Diego Safari Park. It's actually a picture they took of us. See, on this side, you got a lion. And then on this side, there's a photo of myself, Sean C. Phillips, and my brother-in-law, Nathaniel. It's just a good memory of an awesome day, and so I definitely wanted to get it. I wanted to buy it when they showed it to me. And they also gave me two smaller ones, and one of them has like this little frame. So it's kind of cool. I mean, overpriced, but it's still something that's going to be special to me. I'm kind of sweating in here because in Rochester it's actually like 95 right now, and I had to turn the air off so that you guys don't hear all, you know, the background noise. Next thing I got, this is just something I picked up when I was on the SEAL tour. They had a little shop, and it's just a t-shirt, like a San Diego t-shirt, and it actually changes colors in the sun, but I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know what it changes to. But hopefully you can see that. It has a kind of a cool design on it, and it says San Diego on it. So I grabbed it. That's the only real thing I got that's kind of San Diego themed, I guess. And then the last two things I picked up at the Disneyland theme park. We didn't get to do a whole lot, like as much as we wanted to because of the baby, but it was still awesome, and the video turned out good. But I picked up two things. The first thing is this little set of Indiana Jones action figures, which is really cool. It was only $15, and at a theme park, I mean, that's a good deal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures, and then the Ark of the Covenant right there. Really cool. There's some loose inside of it though, because I had to pack it in my checked baggage because I couldn't fit it in my carry-on. And then the other one I got, this is the Star Wars one, which they had next to the Star Tours ride, which was actually pretty cool. I like the Indiana Jones ride a lot more. But yeah, this one has 8 characters in it. Really cool. Good, pretty good pickup for $15 each. It's not bad. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I did want to tell you that, as Sean mentioned in that shopping video we did, there is a Blu-ray update in the works. So many titles. I'm so behind on doing those. I'm also still working on filming my entire collection. I think I've come up with a solution. 50% of the people want like a quick video, and the other 50 want the most in-depth showing every single title, like me reading off every title that's in my collection. So what I'm going to do is the first part, there's going to be like tons of parts, like at least 12 parts. First part's going to be like the ADD version, where I just go through the whole thing as fast as I can. I think it's like, I already filmed it, it's like 13 minutes long, so I showed everything I have in 13 minutes. That's as fast as I could show it. And then the rest of the parts are going to be like individual categories. There's going to be a Steelbook category, a TV on Blu-ray category, like Criterion category, a whole bunch of different categories like that, some genres like for the DVDs. And it's all going to be as in-depth as I can get. I'm not going to talk about plots of movies or anything because I already talk about those in the updates and everything. And I'm sure I'll talk about most of the ones I love at some point in the future, because I'm always doing top 10 lists and stuff like that, or doing these video series with my friends. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys in this update. Sorry, it seems like it was kind of long, but I had to get it all out there. And definitely check out those guys that I gave shout outs to. Thanks for watching.